Good morning, good night, good evening, everyone. This is Lord Holland 1493, and today we've got some clan battles footage for you. Now, I have three of them I took that I've had that were three good ones for the first week that I had in the Lo Yang. Now, as you can see by the setup, the first week was literally, well, unlimited battleships, basically. So we have Illinois, Baji, Nebraska, Tirpitz, Amante Grau, and Lo Yang versus Iowa, John Bart, Alabama, Talon, Akizuki, and a Z-23. Now, hopefully you've seen my Lo Yang review.
Battle starts.
And I've played the Lo Yang enough to understand how to play it. Took a couple of weeks and months, but I finally learned how to play the damn ship. And I think it's going to be one of the most competitive destroyers this season. With that 5.5 Hydro, you're going to see that come into effect over several of these replays. Just how strong that Hydro is. Yeah, the torps aren't the best, but it's the gun platform and the Hydro makes it a very viable ship. And when you if you can have a Monte Grau that follows you in, you are basically able to nuke the destroyers off the map because of that funny button. Fortunately, it was hid behind that paywall, so only a couple players have it. So it's not going to be like, oh my god, you're not going to see like 3 or 4 of them. You might, but that could be a meta this season. Illinois, Monte Graus, and DDs with an Alaska. That could be a meta this season. Now, I do outspot the Z-23. Not by much, by just about enough.
Enemy force
Right there, I
detected.
out-detect him.
Enemy cruiser detected.
He gets a fire set on him. His engine's busted, so he has to repair. Then he slows down. He drops torps and tries to stay in the cab, and then he stops. But the 5.5 Hydro keeps him detected. He's gone. I mean, the Tirpitz secondary picks him up. Now it's just about me going dark. Yes, there is the Talon there, but I just gotta go dark. He does put one shot on me, and he does take out my engine, but I am able to make it behind the rock. And they really wanted to get me out. Like, really wanted to get me out.
Smoke screen set.
Now, I did zoom out of the cap. I figured that... I almost had it, but, that was on my bad. I figured it would be better to be safe than sorry. Because the Talon has not used his radar. And I wanted to be in a position where I wouldn't be focused by 2 ships. Yes, there is still that John Bart there. And I am worried about him, but not entirely. And then I go back into the cap. But I'm getting into a position where I have an ability to cap and then get the hell out. And there's the radar. I knew that was going to come at some point, and I was ready for it. Trying to just stay in long enough so if the Jean Bart does shoot me, I can get out. And the radar's gone. The Jean Bart missed his opportunity to basically delete me. So they really screwed up. They really did. I mean, that was just a screw up on their part. Now, we already know that now from the guys on the other side, the Nebraska and the Bonky, we know the Akizuki and the Iowa are over there. So I'm going to go over to help them. The Illinois, the Turpits, and the Amante can basically kill the other ships. And the Grau is going to come with me. The Grau and I worked, Tin Can and I worked really good together with this strat. He would always kind of stay with me, helping me on the DDs, getting those guys down, and then burning everything down with his funny butt. I did think about going in there, but I decided to go wide. Nope. I did go in this way. You play so many of them, you forget which ones are which. Because they were trying, I remember we were trying to get the town down. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep him spotted. And then our bodies, you can basically destroy him. Kill him and their radar's gone, basically. I don't have enough health to kill an Akatsuki. That's just a given. And an Akatsuki versus a Lo Yang, unless he's smoked up, the Akatsuki's gonna win, hand out. We don't pick up the Talon though, but he's so low now that there is absolutely nothing he can do. There is nothing the Talon can do anymore. He shoots, he dies. He has no choice but to run away. I drop Torps on the Iowa. And I keep the DD spotted. I believe I under-led those. Me and torp boats aren't the best. I mean, we're not the best. But we do get very lucky on this. The Akatsuki turns back in, hits the Iowa, stops, and since Akatsukis don't move out of torps, he basically takes a torp because he hits his own guy.
Destroyer foundered.
So, right there we pick up their last DD. Due to making the mistake of hitting your own ship. That's a thing you don't want to do in clan battles, let's be honest. Now, Tin Can does go down. That was unfortunate.
Smoke generator started.
And Goose is basically in the Nebraska tells me to farm, to smoke up, feel free to smoke up and just farm. And I'm like, okay. So I just smoke up and just start peppering this Iowa. He's probably thinking, oh, I can go behind the smoke. Well, now he's in my high drone, so he is not going to go dark at all.
Smoke screen set.
And now he's caught in the crossfire between the Bonky and the Nebraska and the Lo Yang. He's going down. I mean, that's just a given.
Our team has taken the lead.
I mean, that was just kind of a... when we're 400 points ahead. And, yeah, they ain't coming back out of that. The Alabama's going to go down. And the Alabama just charges out and takes, well, Turpit's torps. We were kind of wondering what the hell happened there. And now it's just the Jean Bart. And there's plenty of time to kill him between secondaries from the Turpits and Illinois main guns. Yeah, he's going down. 32 millimeter plating against German secondaries. Yeah, that's not going to end well for him. Although I believe, I can't remember if he... No, yeah, he goes down. He ain't surviving. And there he goes, and it's game over.